Hi Sarah, how you doing today? Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, just doing a little dishes, a little housework. Really? Well, I thought you said that she left her boyfriend for her sister's friend's hairdresser. No? Really? Huh. They did what with cream cheese? Huh. Well, I better get out more often. Yeah. Oh, hey, hon, hold on for a minute. I'm getting another phone call. Hi, hon. Oh, I'm doing great. Yeah. Oh, you want to bring home somebody for dinner tonight? Oh, well, yeah, I guess that would be fine. Who is it that you want to bring home? Isn't he the executive chef at Chez Shishi? Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, no problem. I'll just whip up something great. And your Aunt Ruth? The one with that famous brisket dish? Oh my gosh. Oh, no problem, no problem. Okay, I'll see you soon. In 2 hours? Okay, hey, no problem. Oh. Okay, so what am I going to do now? My hair, the house, I have to come up with something impressive and quick. What am I going to do? Come on, Philadelphia cream cheese, help me out. Okay, I think I'm ready for my party. My hair's done, my clothes are on, I cleaned up the house. Now it's time to get cooking and make something impressive and something that I think that everybody is going to enjoy tonight. So I put my thinking cap on and I knew I had some cream cheese in the refrigerator along with some of my favorite ingredients, and I decided to make stuffed chicken breast. Now I have a clever way of making this dish that I think you're really going to enjoy. It all revolves around a muffin pan. So that's exactly where we're going to start. We're going to start with our muffin pan. In a small bowl, I've already combined this, but I have a stick of butter, a cup of panko breadcrumbs, a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and 1 teaspoon of parsley. Now this is going to make our crunchy coating for our chicken breast, and it also, because of all the butter, is going to help the chicken from not sticking to the pan. So what I'm going to do is take some of this mixture, put it in the bottom of the well of my muffin pan, and just kind of build it up on the sides. On a cutting board here, I have a chicken breast. We don't need to use real large chicken breast for this recipe. A small to medium will work quite well. Now, we want to start with the chicken breast pretty much the same thickness through and through. So I want to take my knife and do what's called butterflying my chicken breast. I want to open it up. I don't want to cut through. I just want to open it up like this. This is going to take the thick part of the chicken and make it even with the small end. Okay? Now once I have that, I have a piece of parchment paper. I could also use some wax paper, whatever I have, and I'm simply just going to place my chicken breast right in the middle of this. Put another piece on top. Now this is to keep the chicken from flying in their face when you start pounding. It's just not an attractive look. I don't think I'd go there if I was you. Now I'm just going to pound, make my chicken breast to about all the same thickness. This also kind of tenderizes it. Didn't I tell you cooking is fun? It really is. So now I have my chicken all pounded out here. Next, what I want to do is to take a little bit of my salt, because we always want to season our proteins here before we cook with them. And so I put a little bit of salt on there, and I sprinkled a little bit of garlic powder and a nice fresh grinding of some fresh ground pepper. So now our chicken breast is nicely seasoned and ready to go. I'm going to just place this right into my muffin pan, just kind of press it down. Okay. Now next I want to put my filling in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a piece of prosciutto. This is just thin cured ham, and it's just so delicious. It makes a nice little flavor. If you've never used it, you should give it a try. I'm just going to place that right on top of our chicken. Next, I'm going to take my basil leaves, and you know, I get this from my garden. I have an herb garden that's just wonderful on the side of the house. This smells so good. Oh, this is just makes the dish. It gets such a nice freshness. I'm just going to take my fresh leaves. These have all been washed, and I'm going to put about 4 leaves. It's really up to you. just right in the bottom. Now remember, everything that I put in here, that's what you're going to see on the top of our chicken. Next, I'm going to take some of my sun-dried tomatoes, and I'm going to scoop those right in like that as well. Then I have my tub of Philadelphia cream cheese here. And I'm just going to take a spoon, and I'm going to get a nice little scoop out. Now I am using the garden vegetable variety because, you know, Philadelphia cream cheese did some of the work for me here. They already put some bell peppers in here and all the different spices, and it's really going to add to the flavor and be a nice little shortcut for me today. So I'm just going to take that scoop of cream cheese and put that on top of my mixture. Now, doesn't that look beautiful already? Huh? See where I'm going with this? Now I'm going to take one side, flip it over, flip over the other side like so. I can take a little bit of my extra breadcrumbs, put that on top like that. That's actually going to be the bottom, but it's going to be a nice little crispy bottom that way. Now I'm going to take this chicken breast, I'm going to put it in my oven at 400 degrees, and when it comes out, we're going to be ready to plate it up. Now while it's in the oven cooking, I'm going to get started on my balsamic glaze. Now I have a pan right here, and in this pan I've already put 1 cup of chicken broth. And I like to use the low sodium because we're going to reduce this, and if you start with all the sodium, sometimes it gets too salty, and I like to control my own salt. Now here is 1 cup of a good balsamic vinegar. I love balsamic vinegar. It has that nice tart vinegar taste, but yet balanced with a nice little sweetness. Now I'm going to place this pot onto my stove, and I'm going to reduce it until it's reduced to about 1/3. Look at what I have for you. This turned out absolutely perfect, just the way I wanted it. Nice and golden brown on the top. The chicken's nice and juicy, not overcooked. And inside I can see the beautiful savory filling. This is going to be so delicious. You know, I let my chicken cook in the oven for about 20 minutes. We want to make sure that we cook the chicken through to 165 degrees. Okay, we want to take this chicken recipe and push it over the top. We want it to look like something that we would find in a fine upscale restaurant. So I'm going to start by taking my beautiful balsamic reduction here. I'm just ladling a little bit in the bottom of our plate. Next we're going to take our nice little chicken, our stuffed chicken roll here, and place it right on top of that reduction. Now I want the plate to look really pretty, very high-end. So I'm going to show you a little trick to making some garnishes. First, if you take a tomato and we just simply start cutting it off, just the peel. Keep on going around. Then we're going to get just the peeling. That's all we're looking for, not the center. And if I place this in my hand and start just twirling this peel around, you can kind of use your palm if that's helpful, you get a beautiful little rose. You can take that, you can place that right here next to your chicken. I made another one right here. I'm going to place that there too. Now I wanted to serve some asparagus with my dinner. So I already have steamed my asparagus, have that ready to go. But I want to present that beautiful as well. So if I take a slice of lemon, take a nice sharp knife, use the point of it and cut out the center of that lemon. So we're just left with a circle of the lemon peel. Now we're going to take our nice asparagus here, nice and bright green, and place that right next to our chicken. Now let's garnish. You know, one of the best things of having your own basil plants is that you get these beautiful flowers, and these are edible just like the leaves. I'm going to place that right on top of my chicken. I'm going to place a few more basil leaves. It's always nice to garnish with what was inside of your dish. People kind of get a little sneak preview that way. Now, is that not beautiful? That's something that we would definitely see at a high-end restaurant. Okay girls, next time that you're pressed for time and you're trying to come up with something impressive that not only looks this beautiful but tastes even better, give this recipe a try.